4 a.m. Club, this is our time. As I was going to sleep last night, Spirit kept nudging me awake and dropping in new things that I needed to say to awaken, to remind all of you of why we're here now at this time. I've talked a lot about healing. I've given you lots of tools and resources. Check the link in bio. But that's not the only reason we're here, especially those of us in the 4 a.m. Club who were woken up on that night. And not only those who woke up, but those who have since joined our cause. I didn't fully understand that wake-up call. I've had a lot of theories and I've had a lot of answers dropped in, but I've always felt like there was more, like it was something so much bigger than we could understand at the time. And now that we're here in this space where everything is chaotic, so many people are in fear, we are looking at the potentials of what could be happening here, and we're going, how is this real life? And that's because for many people, it is real life, but for many more people who heard the call, who have received the awakening, who've been given visions of a better future, it is not our reality. Now that is a bold statement to make out here on social media, I know. And I would not be making that statement were Spirit not driving me, pushing me to speak that truth. We live in a multidimensional reality where people are living their own individual timelines. And even among collective timelines, we're not all experiencing the same thing. There is a reason that we were given the wake-up call that night, and that so many people have had their own awakening in the weeks and months that followed. We were being awoken, and we were being reminded that it is time to hold the light. It is time to have faith in a higher outcome for all. It is time to speak into existence, to feel, to imagine, to create the new earth where we all get to live in freedom, peace, safety, love, harmony. We as divine creator beings have always had that right, and we are being steadily called into our awakening to join together in community to create that reality. 2025 has been spoken of as the bridge year between the old reality and the new reality, and every single person is being given the opportunity to cross that bridge. From my healer's perspective, we need to heal, we need to let go, we need to learn to forgive, we need to clear out those old experiences so we can detach from the matrix, detach from that web of contrast, duality, the third dimensional matrix. But we also cross the bridge when we envision, when we hope, when we live each moment in joy. I'm often reminded of the biblical story of Lot and his wife. And I'm sorry, I was not a very good Sunday school student. I couldn't tell you which city, which was it, Jerusalem, Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah? I don't know. But there was a city that was crumbling in destruction, and they were fleeing the city. And they were instructed, do not look back. And Lot didn't look back, but Lot's wife looked back, and she was turned into a pillar of salt. Now, using that as a metaphor, because that's some crazy shit, using that as a metaphor, that when we are in chaotic times, there are so many things that call to us, that pull our attention, that anchor us back. We've been hearing about the shock and awe campaign, that all of this stuff is designed to paralyze us in fear so that we cannot act. It is doing actual harm to us, energetically, vibrationally, emotionally, to our souls. It's doing harm to pay attention to all these terrifying things that are happening and that are being told that they're going to happen. We have to remember that creating a new earth requires the bravery of souls who are willing to disconnect from the fear, to hold out hope for a new reality, and with our desire, with our intention, with our energy, to create that new earth. So those of you who received that call on that night of the big contest, and those of you who have joined us since, please remember how powerful you are as a soul. This administration does not want you to think that. They want you cowering in fear and powerlessness. Your own wounds of no one came to save us want you to believe that we are victims and we are powerless. We are not. Whether we are peacefully resisting or organizing en masse or uniting together in our hearts and our energies and our souls to visualize, and create the new earth, we are doing that resistance work that gets us away from the old and toward a new future. The highest timeline is here, and it is anchored in, but it is your responsibility to walk yourselves there. and to anchor yourselves there and stay in. We cannot pay attention to all that is unfolding. We must manage our vibration, help those in our communities, help those around us, but remember to stay grounded and anchored in the light. The new earth doesn't simply happen to us. We walk ourselves there. We anchor it in. We contribute to its creation. So this was part of our call that night. This is the 4 a.m. wake-up call. We are waking up. We are coming out of that third dimensional reality of the old matrix that is crumbling now. And as it crumbles, don't look back. Look ahead. Go forward. Remember the vision we have been getting of the new leadership, of the new era, of divine feminine, of love, of equality, of peace. That reality exists, and it's up to us to get ourselves there. We have all the hosts of heaven helping, but we in physical bodies are the ones who cross the bridge and anchor in that new timeline. So I'm calling on all of you in the 4 a.m. club to remember this. Remember your courage. Remember your light. Remember that hope is the strongest form of resistance. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep creating the future. I love you. I'll see you there. If you're seeing this video, please make sure that you share it. My content is being massively suppressed. I'm not on people's FYPs. My followers are being removed. Please help me get this message out to the rest of the 4 a.m. club. I've got 100,000 followers, 100,000 of us who believe that we are the light, that we can move forward. Help get this content out so everyone can see it and we can go forward and create together.